Living in the moment, and the moment is the future.
Hey guys, Lucky here, back with another war recap. Sorry for my long absence. I've been really tied up with work and I have not had a chance to do any nice videos of recaps for you guys to watch. But we had a very exciting week in war, and we were matched up against the conquistadors. Sorry, I hope I am pronouncing this correctly. Conquistadores. And we just came out on top by 1 star, and it was an amazing last 3 hours of this war, as we were down by 19 stars, and we weren't having so many great attacks to begin with up until that point. So we just assigned targets for the different remaining attacks from different people, and we just started knocking down 3-star attacks, one right after the other, and eventually we just came right out on top. It was actually an amusing war too, because we had 2 people that were unable to attack. One of our members was not a favorite. Well, one of our members, number 16, Ben, didn't decide to stick around, so we had 2 attacks that we could not use down at that level. The other 2 attacks we weren't able to use, and that was actually my fault, is number 11, Boss, because him and his family was out on a camping trip. So that's my bad. So that was like 4 attacks that we couldn't use. So that's alright. We came out on top, and it worked out for the best anyway. So that being said, if you look at this, number 16, Ben, was not even 3-starred. And so the Conquistadores had a 19, I'm guessing it's 19. Let's call it 19. I'm going to stick with that, and that's my story. They had the remaining attacks. They just decided to hit my base. I'm not going to show you my base layout, but it's an anti-3-star with the town hall on the outside of the wall. Very easy to just get a star for loot, and that's what a lot of them were doing at that point, because they had such a great lead. Instead of trying to clean up Ben. If they actually cleaned up Ben, they would have won. Because if you look, guys, look at that percentage. 94.40%. If they even tied with us, if they cleaned up Ben, they would have won. But they got a little bit cocky, in my opinion. So anyway, we got a bunch of great attacks for you guys to look at. We're going to start off with Dr. Davo on number 12. Let's see what he does here. So he's got a goho with the P.E.K.K.A. reinforcement going on. Let's see how he does. So he drops a hog on the left flank, drawing out the CC troops, and anchoring with the Archer Queen. Drops his quad quake in the center to open up a path into the core. And then drops his golem with some wizards. Activates the Archer Queen ability cloak, invisibility cloak, the awesome cloak. Let's just call it that. Awesome cloak. That's my story. And then drops some more wizards to create more of a funnel, because he wants to drop his Barbarian King and his P.E.K.K.A. to make sure they funnel into the core. And the Barbarian King goes in. P.E.K.K.A. decides not to and says, "Hey, look, a Dark Barracks." So unfortunately, he goes and takes for a walk. But that's alright. He starts trickling in his hogs on the right flank. Pops up all the Teslas by the kill squad. Trips off 2 of the giant bombs. Trickles in the rest of his hogs on the top right. Drops a heal. And he's got 2 more heals in the bag. And this is a perfect base for a goho, guys. All these structures are tightly knit together. If you tripped off all the giant bombs, your hogs are just free to roam wherever the hell they want. So they still got the Barbarian King and the Archer Queen to take out, because his heroes are down. So we got all the Got all the defenses down. Barbarian King goes down. Now we just got cleanup to go, and still the Archer Queen. He's already dropped a couple of his whiz to start with the cleanup on the outside. And all his troops are going to meet up at the top and start coming down to end up at the town hall. Lose a couple hogs to a spring trap. And now watch this, guys. So I'm going to pause right here. You see, the hogs are obviously now they're working on the storages, but if you notice, the Archer Queen has now been alerted and is now going to start picking off one by one. But also look to see where the Peck is going to go. Alright? And see what else he has left for troops. There's one wall breaker. Check this out. Pekka starts whacking on the wall. One wall breaker helps that Pekka through. So one more whack is going to get the Pekka through. And the Pekka is going to zero in on the Archer Queen before all the hogs are picked off. Boom, one. Boom, Archer Queen is down. Alright. So after that, all it is clean up. It's got 2 hogs left. And that is a 3-star. That is a nice, entertaining goho attack. Very nice job, Davo. Alright. Alright, the next attack I want to show you guys is Kali Turk taking care of number 10 as a cleanup attack. Let's see what he does here. He's got a govaho attack going with 3 heals and a quad quake. So he drops a wizard to start cleaning up on, or start whacking on those extra buildings that are just open just to destroy. Then drops his golem to attract the attention of both the CC, the cannon, and the Barbarian King. Drops the line of wizards on the right. Start the funnel. Drops his heroes. And everything is attracted now to the kill squad. Get them out of the way. Drops his CC golem. And that's going to go straight to the Wiz Tower. Drops his quad quake for an open path clear to the core. And finally drops his redheads. And they're just going to gut the whole center. Ooh. Got a scary looking little Tesla farm going over there. Yeah, it was scary until it got chopped to pieces. And he starts trickling his hogs on the top right. Zar dropped his second heal spell. And a bunch of those defenses are going down. And it is... everything is just going down. There's just nothing. When all those Valkyries and those hogs are just under those heal spells, there's just nothing that can stop them. And I encourage anyone to use Valkyries when you have when these level walls of either skull and lower, because you might as well just treat them like hogs, because they'll just go straight through those, carve straight through those walls like they were nothing. So one more cannon going down, and that hog's down. And now that cannon's focused right on the golem. What's going on over here? We got a few Valkyries, a wizard, and that's all that's left. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we chop through there. Go help them out, guys. Top 2 Valkyries, actually all the Valkyries are saying, hey look, a gold pump, and an army camp, and a barracks. No, forget the cannon. It's nothing. It's alright. And boom. That is a 3-star. Nice job, Kali Turk. Very nice way to clean that up. Alright, the next attack I want to show you guys is my own. From my main account. Cleanup attack on number 9. So the reason why I wanted to clean this one up is because this is just like my own farming base. I know it's one of those southern teaser type of bases where everything is clustered at the bottom. Actually, I'll show you my farming base. Well, that's not my farming base. That's my other account. Well, let's go to my... let's just see where... there it is. Let's visit. Alright, this is my farming base, guys. still pretty effective no matter where I go. I have a couple other farming bases I'd like to use, but this is one of my favorites for right now. I know you've probably seen like mini southern teasers, but this is pretty effective when not a lot of people go out farming with a lot of strong armies, especially when you're down in gold and crystal, etc. Anyway, back to the war. Where were we? Alright, so back to number, where is it? I know where I am now. No, that's not even our base. Okay. Okay. So this is a modified version of the Southern Teaser. I know that the Teslas are on either side of the town hall. Okay? What I also would know is that there is a double giant bomb here and a double giant bomb there. However, I know someone has already attacked this base. So one of the modifications that this player has done, which I've seen other players do as well, is they only have one on either side of the cannon. So they don't have all 4 giant bombs up here, just the 2. The other ones are right in this cluster next to the archer tower and next to this archer tower. Pretty useless in my personal opinion, especially if you're hogging. So anyway, let's see how I take care of this. So I decided to do a govaho attack. I wanted to come at the 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock position. So I dropped a hog to pull out the CC. And used a wizard instead to pull the CC over to the left side. And then I want to use my golems to pull them down to around the 7:30 position like I am so. So I drop both my golems with a nice spread of wizards. Drop my clan castle with 3 max wall breakers, 3 max valks. They're going to break open into that fat cluster of buildings. Then I drop the rest of my valks. The CC troops go down, and I just pretty much dropped like a useless heal spell right there. It just did me no good, whatever. I didn't know what I was thinking right there. But that's alright. I trickled in my hogs on the 4 o'clock, 3:30 position to join the rest of my kill squad, because I knew they were going to pretty much go into the core, and the valks and the hogs were going to share in the heal spell. So it's pretty much the whole core is gutted out. All that's left is a few defenses, and yes, I did bring a skeleton spell just to help with clean up around the outside of the base, because I want to see how effective it would be. So all the defenses are down. Barbarian King goes down. One more swipe from the Valkyrie, and any moment now, and there he goes. Okay. So now we see like 5, I think it's 5 or 6 skeletons that are just whacking on that storage right there. But they're taking their sweet time. They're just not that powerful. I don't think they're all that useful in my personal opinion as of yet. Now, I'm not able to upgrade them right now. You can upgrade them to level 2 once you get to Town Hall 10. So we'll see how that goes. But after that, it's pretty much just cleanup time. And still got that one builder hub in the top. And you know what? For little skeletons, they do keep up pretty well with the hogs in terms of movement speed. So that's not bad. Anyway. Alright, next attack I want to show you guys is Gandorian cleaning up on number 8. And I specifically assigned this base to Gan because he's been pretty good at taking out this base that is what is known to be as a type of 4 corners base, where pretty much you have your expos, your clan castle, town hall, your heroes, and whatever else you choose in this little cluster of a core surrounded by 2 or 3 more rings of walls, while everything else is on the outside, spread around evenly, that kind of thing. Kind of throws some people for a loop. But we've come across this base before, and Gandorian knows exactly how to take care of it. Let's see how he does. So he's brought 10 wizards, 12 hogs, 2 golems and 1 in the CC, plus 5 witches, and 3 heal spells. So he opens up, uses a Quake spell to open up a path to the core. He drops a golem on the right side, 2 more in the lower left. Unfortunately, both golems are actually going to try to go into the core, so if you look, the bottom corner, nothing is tanking for those witches and wizards as they go around the left side of the ring. That's unfortunate, but it turns out alright in the end. And unfortunately, he released his hogs a bit too soon. I would wait for the heroes to lock on to the CC troops, but the CC troops actually do go down. He dropped a heal spell to see how long the hogs will last, and some did survive that attack before, but he still got a golem and witches and wizards and the archer queen still taking care of the rest, so it's not all bad. As you can see, the left flank has pretty much died out. There's nothing else taking care of this side of the ring. We've got 1 golem, witches and wizards taking care of this side of the ring. Now the core has been taken care of, the kill squad is going to try to push through the rest of those 3 walls to join up with the rest of the army coming around counterclockwise around the base. So rages up his king, so we can speed up through those walls so we can join them before they get too much further away. Because you want to make sure that you get that other golem to help tank for the rest of your troops. Let's speed this up just a bit longer. So he's still got a few troops left, still surviving a bit longer, so it's not bad. He's still got his archer queen ability, he hasn't used up yet, yeah, that's gonna be it. Didn't go all as planned, but it didn't fail either, so that's a pretty good 3-star. Nice job, Gand. Alright. Next attack I want to show you is Bambucha's conga line goho. He's been rocking every base he comes across with. So, actually before we do that, let's take a little break to say hello to our clan. Fucking spell. There. Zach actually wants any, so I'll give that to him. Alright. Let's go into Bambucha's attack. Alright. So this is one of those interesting type of flower type bases. So choose to drop the quad quake on the right side of the base. On the archer queen side, which is a smart thing to do, drops his wizards to create the funnel. The CC troops are already pulled out by the first golem, drops his CC golem, and drops his heroes to now lock on to the CC troops to knock them down, kill them, whatever. Here comes the conga line. Cue the music! So this is good. You don't want to wait too long to drop your hogs, guys, because especially if you can get the expos to keep concentrated on the kill squad, then that is perfect. Keep them concentrated on the kill squad and let the hog riders destroy the surrounding defenses and then get into the core and kill those expos. Unfortunately, he lost a few hogs to a double giant bomb, but he's got plenty of hogs to go. Still, drops his last heal spell. Both your abilities have not been used, and he's still got 5 wizards left for cleanup, which he starts dropping them around the ring to start the ring process. And now the Hogs have locked into the enemy Barbarian King, and he goes down. And he still has not used his hero abilities. And this is a nice little 3-star. Very nice job, Bomb. Alright. Very cool. Alright, next attack I want to show is my other attack on number 5. And we're almost done, guys. I thank you for trucking with us. I'm going to show my attack on number 5, and then Dave the Deadly's attack on number 2. Alright. Let's see what it is. Now, this was awesome, because when Dave and I looked at this, actually at all the bases, we saw a lot of the expos were set at ground only. So I automatically think, oh, I'm so going to laloon this. And that's pretty much what Dave and I did for the most part. So, let's see what I do here. And I pretty much go for the trademark Earthquake Go Laloon. And the Archer Queen is on the right side, so I'm going to open up a path on the right with the Quad Quake to get into the core, to the Queen, to the CC, and kill both those air defenses. Drop both my golems. I spread out my wizards, so they're going to create that funnel, make sure my heroes go in, and that is a nice funnel. Drop a rage to rage everyone up. It's very important you drop the rage, the heal, and the poison to kill the Queen, the CC troops, the 2 air defenses before they die. That is very important. And that goes down. So I start with the air portion. Now, as you can see, I started to drop my Lava Hound from this portion, from this point of the base, so I can then follow up with air balloons right here on the Archer Tower, the Teslas, Archer Tower, all the way up towards this air defense is where I want them to end up at. Alright, let's continue. And I have a haste just for the loons. Just for the loons. So I drop another a hound. And another one to follow up on that. Dropped the haste to speed up those balloons so they can last a bit longer. Now I want them to go clockwise around the base. So one air defense goes down, and they got plenty of tanking for all of my loons. Unfortunately, I would have liked maybe 1 or 2 of my hounds to pop, but unfortunately that didn't happen. But so all my air defenses are down, 1 cannon goes down, another mortar goes down, and my Archer Queen is still standing. Bless her. So now it's just going to be a slow, arduous, tortuous movement going counterclockwise around the base with all my loons, both of my hounds, until everything gets destroyed. Thank goodness I had enough time in the clock. Like I said, I might have overdone it with the hounds. I would have liked 1 or 2 of them to. I would have liked all of them to actually pop when it was necessary. Anyway, I'll take a 3-star where I can get it. Alright, last but not least is our new Town Hall 10. Well, actually just he's not new to the clan, he's new at Town Hall 10. Whatever, you guys get it. David the Deadly is taking on number 2. And let me tell you guys, let me just show you our war events real quick. So, what was it? 3 hours left in the war. We started my second account, that's me, number 14. I cleaned up number 14. Dr. Davo cleaned up 12. Dr. Davo cleaned up 15. I cleaned up, my main account cleaned up 5. Then Bambucha cleaned up 7. Then Kalitur cleaned up 10. Then Bambucha did 11. Gandorian did 8. My main account did 9. And then Dave, at the last, what was it, 1 minute left in the war, cleaned up number 2. It was amazing, guys. Just 1 3-star after another. It was amazing. Let's watch him do this. So he's got a govaho in the bag. So he starts off with a minion. Actually, he starts off with a queen walk into a govaho, and he uses a minion and a wizard to take out those top couple buildings to ensure that she's going to go counterclockwise around the base. And she is standing strong so far. There's only 2 defenses locked on her, now just the mortar. So it's a great start so far. You don't want to have any more than 3 defenses locked onto your super queen as she's doing her walk, okay? So Tesla goes down, which is perfect. Come on, I want you to go counterclockwise. So you drop his quad quick on the left portion of the base. So he's got a clear path into the core to drop his golem and his archers and wizards to create the other side of that funnel, because you want your archer tower to create one side of the funnel and your golem and wizards to create the other. So then your Valkyries can go into the core and just wreak havoc and just kill everything. So he drops the heal. His Barbarian King and Valkyries are still staying up. And Forge is going to have to only rely on the wizards to take out the dragon, because the queen's not doing it. Let's just hit the town hall instead, but it's fine. So he starts trickling in his hogs, as some of the defenses are concentrated on the kill squad. And they're going to go clockwise around the base themselves, and then it's pretty much almost a done deal. Only a few more defenses left up standing. Archer Queen is still going strong. The healers are still up. He's still got a couple of hogs, a Valkyrie or 2, some wizards, and all those buildings are done. And that is a nice 3-star. And that is what won the war, guys. It was amazing. Our entire clan was just ecstatic that we came back from that kind of a disproportionate score. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys tonight. We'll catch you next time. Keep on clashing.